Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome back to my channel. It's time for a Project Pan update. So this year I am doing full face rolling project pans, but I'm doing them quarterly. So if you're new to project panning, basically what that means is I take a full face of products and also some other products like hair products, skin products, nail products, and I work on them for 3 months, so a quarter of the year, and as I use something up, I rotate something new from that category in. At the end of the quarter, I am starting afresh with a whole new bunch of products, and my last quarter I'm going to bring back all of the products that I didn't use and see how much more of those products I can use up in the last quarter of the year. So that is my current game plan. We're using the hashtag Team Project Pan 2021, I think it is, to connect with other panners. So if you want to see more Project Pan videos, you can click on that hashtag. It's interactive. You can click on it and it will bring up all the videos of people using that hashtag, so you can see more current Project Pan videos. So I'm going to start with Empties, and I do have some Empties and I'm very pleased with how this has gone. So let's start with the Daily Naturals End Sealer. This is just a leave-in hair product. I use it after I wash my hair and like before I style it. Oh, speaking of hair, yes, I have new hair. This is something that I do on the regular now. I get new hair. It is sunsetty, beautiful colors. Under here I have purple, and it goes to like red and orange and yellow, and on the ends of my natural hair I have pink, and there we go. That's my current hair. So I use this as basically a pre-styling product, and look, it's nice. You can pick this up at Priceline, as far as I'm aware. That's where I got it from. I got it like at a Priceline event, but anyway, it's nice, it's fine. I wouldn't buy it again. I was happy to use it. But look, I'm a little bit more fussy. I'm a little bit more of a hair product snob, I suppose, these days. I have no issue trying cheaper hair products, but I tend to just gravitate towards sort of mid-range, or some people might even consider it a bit more high-end-ish hair products. But happy to use it, just wouldn't purchase it again. And it was nice. If you are on a budget and you're looking at a Priceline option, I would recommend this. I have no issues because it's a nice product. Next item that I finished up, this one was nice and easy. It is the CC Lim Glam 24 karat gold luxury ampoule. So this is just a face serum. I wasn't blown away by this. Look, I went from using the Sunday Riley Lunar Oil as like my night serum and then just like whatever during the day, and my skin was so nice. And then I finished the Sunday Riley Lunar Oil because we're tiny sample, and I was just sort of focusing on this because I'm trying to pan it, and I was like no, this is not what my skin is looking for these days, so I wouldn't buy it again. I didn't think it was that great, but I was comparing it to probably one of the like top tier nicest and most effective for my skin, obviously, products that I have tried in quite some time. So when you're going from that to something that doesn't really do much of anything, obviously you're not going to be wildly impressed. So there we go. But that one's done, and at least it didn't go to waste. Let's do my sheet mask. It's dripping on me. This one is dripping on me. This sheet masks. This is a Sassatini antioxidant regenerating face mask. I also have, I'm just going to run through these because, look, spoiler alert, they're not that great. The Skin Iceland Hydrogel brightening face mask, and the Dr. Jart Moist Lover rubber mask. So, Skin Iceland was nice. This is a nice thick hydrogel mask. And it grips to the face quite well, but it's not really wet at all. So I like genuinely, I'm like do you do anything at all? Like, it was just like sticking hydrogel on my face with no serum. I don't get it. It's quite a dry mask. Did I see any results? No, I wouldn't buy it. I think I still have some of them kicking around. I mean, I might use them, but also I might not. Realistically, I'm most likely to dig in my face mask drawer in like a month or 2 months, see one of these and be like, oh, I wonder what that's like. And then try it and be like, wait, I tried one of these and it was not that impressive. That's kind of what this is like. Like, it's so forgettable. It's kind of sad. The Sassatini, this is just a wet sheet mask. It's wet enough that the packaging is still dripping on me. And it didn't do anything, by the way, just whatevs. And the Dr. Jart Moist Lover. Look, this is, again, this is like a hydrogel kind of, they call it a moist wrapping rubber mask, but it just feels like hydrogel. And it comes with this little pot, which is basically the juice. But really what it is it feels like, if you've ever used the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask, it's sort of that weird jelly texture. There's a lot in the pot and you're supposed to put it all over your face and then put the mask over the top and like let it absorb in. I found the mask was moving a lot and didn't want to stay still or stick to my face very well, even though I had like 3 kilos of the mask juice underneath. And then when I took it off, it was just, I was just like covered in this thick stuff. It's like using half a pot of the Glow Recipe Overnight Sleeping Mask on my face at once. And the experience wasn't great. I had to like tissue off the excess and then I was sticky and I was like, I ended up washing my face. I was just like, this is not fun. I wouldn't buy it again. I didn't enjoy. No. And I didn't see any improvements. I do have 2 makeup items as well. I've got the MAC eyebrows in Lingering, so this guy is done. I will be moving on to another brow product. I really like these. Now this one is like non-retractable. Now they are retractable, which is great. And I think they also come with something on the end. Do they? Or maybe, no, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They've been repackaged. That's basically the crux of what I'm trying to say. And the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. I actually ended up dropping this and there was so little product like around the edge. So it was pretty much from like here all the way around. It was sort of just this edge bit and I was like, oh, I'm going to repress this and finish it in March and it's going to be awesome. But the bottom part, there was like a little bit of an extra chunk. It was a bit thicker, but that's just because of the way that I put pressure on my brush when I'm dipping into the pan. But I dropped it and it broke, and you know, I don't want floor bronzer on my face, so I'm considering it done. Okay, let's move on to progress of my other products. Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. So this was 103.06 grams. It's now 98.86 grams. So I have used, what's that, 5 grams? A little bit under 5 grams. I am happy with how the progress of this is going. It's a big one. She's quite full. She was basically new when I cracked her open. I got a bit of product in there, so you know, it's not like I can tip it up and really show you any progress at the moment. Still is like really full. There's like 29 grams in there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's even more than 29 grams. My Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. This is definitely going to be my biggest fail product of this quarter because I still have not used it, and that is because I've been testing out my primers, my concealers, and I don't want to, like, I have sort of a process of doing that, and using a face mist over the top is going to skew those results. And I'm also going to be moving into now testing out my foundations, and I won't be using this over the top. So there we go. There's a really, like, I would say there's a 99.99% chance that I actually will not use this at all in March. I'm not going to take it out in case there is a day where I do want a face mist, because then I will use it, but I don't think 1 or 2 uses will actually show any like visible progress on this. It is what it is. It was probably not a smart product to put into the project this quarter, because I know that, like, I've wanted to also work on some other projects. So look, it is what it is. It's a whoopsie daisy. Moving on to my face palette. This is the Benefit Real Cheeky Party palette. So this was 183.59 grams. It's now 181.42 grams. So I have been playing with this, and I have the feels about it, and they're the solid feels. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this when I wrap up this quarter project at the end of March. I am going to depot Coralista and Hoola, and I'm going to declutter these guys. I'm going to keep these two. Coralista, I really like this blush. I very much enjoy it, and Hoola I love as well. So pretty much every time I do my makeup now, I'm just using these two. So I definitely think I will make more progress on these in March. There won't be any pan, but I think I might be able to work the like patterns off the pans. So if we get that to focus, you might be able to see Coralista is still sort of, you know, imprinted in there, and Hoola is as well. I don't know if you can see Hoola as well, but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going. Dandelion, Rockateur, and Sugar Bomb, I don't like them. I'm not really a fan of pink blush. It's just not my thing. There are some pink blushes that I own, and I don't mind the tone on my face, but these guys are not those shades. Rosy tones, rosy pinks, I really don't like them on my skin tone. And this sort of like baby pale pink also doesn't look good. And Sugar Bomb, that pretty much also just comes up pink on my skin. It looks a bit sort of orangey there, but it doesn't really, no, it doesn't look great. Also, Sugar Bomb, I'm pretty sure, like, could somebody confirm this for me? Is Sugar Bomb just like a combination of these 4 shades? Because that's what it fucking looks like. Anyway, those 3 will go at the end of this quarter, and these 2 will stay, and I will bring them back at the last quarter project. I'll bring them back to have a play with as well. I think that last quarter project is going to be really interesting, because I'm just going to have like an overload of bronzers and blushes and powders and probably everything. I think it might be a little bit chaotic and hectic to try and pan stuff, and also maybe even to watch. Those updates are probably going to be so long. Feature-length films. Okay, my highlight. This is from Becca. It is Champagne Pop. I've been enjoying this. I am wearing it, and I think it's really pretty. It's nice. That's all good. So here's what she's looking like. Oh guys, I hit pan. No, it didn't. That's a lie. It'll take me like 5 years to hit pan on this thing. So it was 62.35 grams, now 62.18 grams. I'll keep going on that. I'm happy with it. It's fine. It is what it is. My MAC paint pot in Painterly. Here's what she is looking like on the inside. This was 50.42 grams. It's now 50.25 grams. I haven't been using this a whole lot. My neighbors are having like work done in their yard, and oh my god, they're irritating me. Before they were playing music, and I was like, cool, instant demonetization, even though It's not my fault. So slow going on this one because I have been doing, like, I've been testing out my eye primers to see which ones I want to keep, which ones are good, which aren't, what I want to get rid of. So this didn't get a whole lot of use, but I am done with that project. So you'll be seeing a video on that soon, and I will start to use this one more. Let's take a look at some long skinny things. So we'll start with the Nabla cereal liner. This was 8.53 grams. It's now 8.48 grams. It's still going strong. She's fine. I do still have to wipe this off on a tissue before I use it because it seems to like just bleed on me. So there we go. Next up, Linda Hallberg Altair Flash. This was 5.34 grams, now 5.27 grams. I haven't used this a whole lot, to be honest, but there's clearly progress there. I'd just like to put this on my waterline, my lower lash line, just a tiny bit of color. It's nice, and I'll just keep going with that. I'm getting a little bit of use out of it, which is basically the goal with this whole project. Then I have the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This was 24.42 grams, now 24.22 grams. I don't like this mascara very much. It is fine. It applies mascara. It makes my lashes look a bit longer, but I used to love this mascara and I just don't really care for it all that much anymore. So I wonder if it's because the formula is still quite wet. Maybe that's a thing, but I'm pretty sure it's like, it just sort of like gloops on the wand. I have to wipe it off all the time. Maybe it'll dry up and I'll start to like it, but no. Also, I wish whoever is making that noise would dry up because they are irritating me. Benefit 24-hour brow setter. Sir, shut the fuck up. This was 6.2 grams, now 16.03 grams. This is going strong. This has been around forever. I'm pretty sure I worked on that like all last year, but it just won't quit. And then I have the Colourpop Oh Snap lip liner, or Lippie pencil they call them. This was 6.99 grams, now 6.84 grams. Nail polish. Okay, I have two. China Glaze Lighters Air. So I didn't mark it last month. That was a puppy tax time. Baby pop 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 pop, baby pop 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 pop. Oh my god. She makes that noise while she's sleeping, and then she does a little stretch and she's like meh, and then you guys hear it and I have to wake her up to show you how cute she's being. Oh, she snuggles. She's snuggling. She's massive, guys. Look at this one. I struggle to pick her up because she's so big. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Did I insult you? Mum, you're so mean. Don't say that about me. I'm still a baby. You can pick me up all the time. You can. Pick me up all the time, Mum. Just carry me everywhere because I'm such a big baby. I'm such a baby and I'm scared of everything. Mom, I love you. She's very cute. Back to nail polish. Was that my mark when I started or my mark from last month? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, this is where I'm at now. I've used it a little bit. Can you see those marks? Not really. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. I won't finish it, but it's just make some progress. Oh, now I've got puppy hair on my face. Barry M. Oh, God help me. Please help me. I'm having a day. Barry. I think I got it. One of her like tiny little puppy fluffs. Barry M nail paint in Papaya. Love this color so much. So this is where it's at now, and you can see like my progress lines where I started, where I was last month, and where I'm at now. Yes, very good. Keep going with that one. I'm enjoying using it. My perfume. This is DKNY Desired. We're making progress, guys, and I'm making about the same amount of progress every month, but I am pretty much at like the widest part of the bottle now, so I'm expecting my progress for the end of March to be less than what I've got going on here. However, I'm not mad about this. This sort of, the products that I'm finishing and this product pretty much represent exactly what I'm going for with this different type of project pan where I'm doing like quarterly bursts. I want to finish up some stuff that's easy to finish, or stuff that I've been previously working on and was going to be fairly easy to use up, which gives me that like instant gratification of I'm making progress and things are being finished up, which I love. And also taking items that haven't had a whole lot of use and focusing on them. So by putting this in the project, I'm taking a perfume that hadn't had a whole lot of use and I'm getting it down past the like halfway point, which is great, because when I come back in the future and I want to use it up or pop it back in a project pan, I'm making even more progress from like the easiest point. It's like you're on the home stretch, you're halfway done, you just gotta like give it that last little push. So that is great. I'm very happy with how that is going so far. My body product, I'm frustrated about this one, guys. This is the Hand Chemistry Retinoil. So I was here, I'm now down here. I wasn't sure if I would be able to finish this up in February. I thought if I really like went for it, I probably would be able to, but I just didn't quite get there. This will be done the next time I have a shower, which will be this evening. But I was thinking about putting in another product to replace it. However, I've opted not to do that. I'm just going to take the rest of March to like play around with some body products and see what I would like to put into the project next month. So there we go. Anyway, it'll definitely be done. It's just not done right now. My face cleansing product is a Neutrogena Deep Clean Cleansing Oil. So I was here, I'm now down here. This is just one of those products where I'm like, you know, she's been open for a while. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm like with the deepest depths of my soul. But I'm happy to use it and I'd like to finish it up so I can move on to something else. So there we go. That's where we're at. Slow going. Next, what have I got? I've got a sheet mask left over and I have my face mask. Is that it? Yeah. This is the last of them. So I've still got the Lancome Genifique Hydrogel Melting Mask. Someone left a comment, I think it was in my last Project Pan update, where they were like, the only face like sheet mask that I've ever used that actually did anything to my skin was this. And I was like, hell, well, I'm going to save the best for last. Hopefully I love it. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. And then I have the Andaloo Naturals Canicelle Glow Mask. This may not, most likely it's not going to stay in my stash. I would like to try it out again in March, see how I feel about it, get some solid feelings, but I didn't actually use this in February because last time I used it I was a bit like, what was the point of that? Just wasted my time. I need to introduce some new products to take the place of the products that I finished up this month. So I'm going to start with the bronzer. I finished the Wet n Wild one. I'm not going to rotate in a new one because I have the Hoola bronzer in my Benefit palette. So I'm just going to focus on that for the month of March, which means I'm getting a jump start on a single pan bronzer that will stay in my stash after this particular project is over. Brows. So I finished the MAC eyebrows in Lingering, and I'm introducing this guy. It is a Benefit Brow Contour Pro. So I finished one of these up last year. It wasn't too difficult. This has 4 shades in it. I'm only going to use 2. So I'm going to use the lighter shade and the deeper shade, which is what Benefit call them. I'm not going to use the highlighter or the definer because that's just not a part of my routine. I don't carve out my brows. I don't really highlight my brow bone because she's big anyway. I don't really need help making it look or stand out more, look bigger, stand out more. So this is what I'm going to focus on. I definitely want this out of my stash by the end of the year. And yeah, I mean, I'll use it for a month and I will move on to something else probably with the next project refresh, but at least I will get some use out of it. I need a serum since I finished up the CC Lim Glam 24 karat serum, and I'm throwing in a gimme product. If you don't know what a gimme product is, it basically means a product that's almost done anyway. This is something that I'm pretty sure I would finish organically in March. It is a Lancom Genifique serum. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's basically, I have marked it. It's basically sitting where the black starts to like fade into the translucent bottle. There's really not that much in there. Every time I talk about this product on my channel, I get this exact comment. Please don't leave it. I've heard it a million times. I already know. I knew this years and years and years and years ago. This product contains alcohol and that's not great for your skin. I know. I don't care. It's my face. I want to finish it. I don't like to waste products if I can avoid it. It doesn't do anything bad to my skin. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't give me a rash. I'm just going to finish it. Then I've got the R&C R Plus Co. I don't fucking know. Whatever this is. It's a blowout balm. So this is just a leave-in hair product for blow drying. I blow dry. I'm going to finish it up. There's a little bit over half, and it's just a like deluxe mini. So that concludes my project pan update number 2 for my first quarter project. I will be back in a month with the finale for this particular project and an introduction into my next quarter products that I will be working on. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know how you're going with your project pans, or simply if you're like trying to use up products or whatever you're doing to minimize your collection. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.